We are live, boys. We are live. We are live and everything is fine. Let me see. We are live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube and everything fine and fucking dandy, dude. Fine and dandy. Which is fucking. Yo, Rizzo, my dude, how you doing, brother? It's your night off. That is fucking cool, dude. That is fucking cool. Thank God you are here, brother. We have some pretty big news for fucking PoE 2. The game keeps getting better and better, dude. And hey, we are just going to have some fun, you know, to do some shit in here. Just just having fun, just hanging out, just doing the stuff, the shit that you know. I'm still waiting for the game to be fun for me. Brother, like, what do you require for the game to be fun for you, dude? What is missing? The game has been fun for me all this time, dude. Like, the game has never not been fun for me. You know what I mean? Let me see something again. Okay, everything is. The balance feels way too off. But the balance of what? Like build variety. Dude, if you ignore lightning speed, which is the most broken build, okay. Imagine lightning speed doesn't exist. Outside from lightning speed, there is a lot of builds that are viable. For example, look at my builds. My builds are like out of the ordinary, and I am clearing the content in the game, no issues, right? I think there is a lot of build variety if you ignore lightning speed. Lack of defensive options is a big one. Like, I can't tell you anything against that one. You got me on that one. Cut. Like, yes, lack of defensive options is a huge one. A huge one. Definitely, definitely. Like, you have to go energy shield or you are not defensive. What kind of a stupid shit is that, dude? What kind of a stupid shit is that? What the fuck? Like, energy shield or no defenses? That is stupid as fuck, in my opinion. I went Ranger and kept dying. I went a block build and never died. It's so crazy. Yep, yep, yep. Like, for the warrior side, the only defensive layer that works is fucking block. But armor sucks. And converting elemental damages to physical to mitigate with armor, that also sucks. Lot of shit sucks in the defensive aspect. Okay. There we go. Let's do a quick map to let people get in here before we read the post that you made. It's so crazy what a speed you pick feels way too impactful because of the lack of options. PoE1 has so much shit you can do to help. Yep, 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 that is true, that is true.
Up for another hunt. Oh, yeah.
It's just a time thing for me. I trust he, dude. With the patch, I think that the takeaway from this patch that they are going to do, that they announced today, is that they know what shit is up and they are going to do what is needed for the game to improve and to be good. Like, if this doesn't prove to people that the game will be good and they are doing the necessary things, nothing will until they actually see it, you know. Because what the fuck, dude? Yes, it's live! Yo, Tats, my dude, how you doing? I hope everything is cool, brother. My monk is basically a one bottom build unless you count charge staff plus invoker trigger, then it becomes a three bottom build. Yo, monk, how you doing, brother? Let me finish this map and we are going to do the thing, dude. Be around, be around. And yes, monks are kind of cool like that. Like, you are a one bottom build, but you kind of buff that one bottom with other skills, right? Not in every build, but in the majority of the builds. Thought I'd never see the day. Brother, I was live last night too, dude. What the fuck? I was live last night too, dude. Okay. We are going to do this strong box. Ping, pum, pam, ping, ping, ping.
I need mana.
There we go. Boom, boom. Here. No! No, 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 no! Fuck you in the fucking ass!
Energizing.
Brother, I got frozen in there with no flask charges. I found it easier to build up hitting harder and dying easier than trying to survive. I made it much further. Yes, normally that is one of the things, one of the issues that I think exists right now for build variety in PoE 2. It is that glass cannons are definitely more viable than tanky builds. You will win more by deleting shit before they delete you than trying to survive. Right now the meta is like that. Yes, I know the charm that unfrozen you, but unfreezes you. But I needed also the 2 stun charms for the stuns, you know. Look, they froze me again, motherfuckers. And a bunch of bullshit in here. Yo, Carlo, my dude, how you doing, dude? Also, I can't wait for Duelist or Gladiator, whatever they will end up calling it. I hope they call it Gladiator, dude. But yes, when this is brought up, I always say the same shit, and I will say it again because it is the truth. You can't have a fucking fantasy role-playing game using bows and magic and shit and not have swords in the game. What kind of a stupid shit is that? You need swords, dude. Like, that should be a priority. Having swords, right? And after I saw they are going to introduce the two-handed great sword, the God's great sword, I want to play with that shit, dude. Just finished Glars's video before joining in. I don't know what video that is, my dude. I just want to play a druid and roll around as a bear. Hey, brother, same, dude. I also want to do that. But I also want to be a wolf druid. For obvious reasons, right? Hey, the icon of the channel is the wolf, right? Obviously, I want to be a wolf druid. It is like the natural order. I am playing a wolf druid right now in Project Diablo 2. Okay. What tier you working on right now? Oh, brother, this is a tier 15, of course. I can clear tier 16 also easy. I have cleared almost all the pinnacle content too. Like I only need a couple of tiers of Simulacrum and a couple of tiers of the Arbiter of Ash. But I fully cleared Ritual, fully cleared Expedition, fully cleared Breach. Let me see the comments. I hate missing comments, so I go back and try to get some of them that I miss. Yo, Geek, my dude, how you doing, brother? Bro, I was sick when they left out Source, brother. You can't left out Source, dude. Like, I'll be honest, guys. I really want to see the Gladiator, obviously, because you need Swords. But I pretty much want the Wolf Druid even more. And I really want the Templar, dude, because I think they are going to introduce the Paladin with the Templar. They should do that. introduce a paladin before Diablo 4, dude. This is like a war at this point. Like how it is the most basic MMO weapon. Exactly. It is like you start with the sword, and after the sword you go to the other shit. But you have to start with the fucking sword, dude. It's a mechanical keyboard channel. Goofy stuff. Oh, okay, dude. Maybe I should get a mechanical keyboard, dude. I've been getting back into Warframe and having fun at that game already at 130 hours. I have heard about the game. I think I have seen like a couple of pictures, but I don't know even how it plays, to be honest. I know that it is kind of an MMO, right? I thought about playing Project D2, but the old graphics kill me. Yes, the graphics are, it is a little bit iffy. You can play it with Resurrected. It would be awesome if we could play it with Resurrected. But, hey, it is what it is. And I think the other things compensate for the graphics, right? I was able to transfer all the progress from when I played on PS4, which is really cool. Hey, that is fucking cool, dude. That is fucking cool. Talking about Project Diablo 2 and Resurrected, if there is an audience for Project Diablo 2, which is in the old graphics engine, and you can't play it in Resurrected, and people are excited for it and they play it. And when Blizzard released, I don't know if you remember this, but a couple of years ago, or when Diablo 4 released or something like that, that same year, in April's Fool, they released like an image, a post saying that they were going to release extra content, newly developed content for Diablo 2 Resurrected. And people were hyped as fuck until they realized it was an April's Fool joke. So in my opinion, the biggest fumble in history for Blizzard is not releasing new content for Diablo 2 Resurrected. Brother, this shit, Project Diablo 2, people are playing this shit 11 seasons in, and every season the Project Diablo 2 is more popular than the last season. More and more people play it. It is fucking awesome. They introduced an endgame system like mapping to Diablo 2. They introduced Uber bosses to Diablo 2. This shit is really good. And you have to play it with the old fucking graphics. Because of course Blizzard is not going to allow you to mod the new fucking game, right? Bro, are you reading 0.2.1 patch notes? Dude, go to see them. Of course. It is not still the patch notes. It is like the announcement of the announcement. I have them here. But I am giving people time to get in here before reading them, you know. So this shit is the old game because they don't allow you to play the new fucking game, right? To mod the new game with the new graphics because that cuts into their business or whatever the fuck. And still with the old graphics, this is really fucking good with Project Diablo and all the new shit that you can do. Now, imagine if Blizzard did this officially with a new endgame system comparable to this, but on the official Diablo 2 Resurrected bullshit. It would be insane. Like, you are leaving money on the table at this point, Blizzard. How can you mismanage 4 fucking legendary IPs at the same time? Warcraft, StarCraft, Diablo, and now Overwatch 2. What the fuck are you doing? You are fumbling everything. How the fuck you don't release something new for StarCraft? They are giving StarCraft to the fucking developers in Korea, and thank God for that. I know they are going to do something good with StarCraft because they fucking really love StarCraft. And Blizzard wouldn't do something cool with StarCraft at this point, right? But talking again about Diablo 2 and the ARPGs, that it is what we care about. You could take Diablo 2 Resurrected, which is a game that people like and love, and it is Diablo 2 but with up-to-date graphics. Put an endgame system in there, put Uber bosses in there, and you have a banger. People buying and spending money on that shit. People will throw money at you. Why are you not doing this? It is beyond me. Beyond me. And you don't need a big team for this, by the way. First of all, you will earn money comparable at least to 50% of what Diablo 4 is making right now. Not what Diablo 4 made, but for what Diablo 4 is making right now season to season. At least 50% of the money. And you will need 10% of the team. I don't know, maybe I am crazy with these numbers. But what I am saying is that you don't need that big of an investment to have a big fucking return. New content for Diablo 2 Resurrected will be awesome. And it is baffling to me they are not doing it. Now, I see your comments that you say that Blizzard shouldn't touch it because they would only ruin it. You are not going to touch the base game. You are not going to touch the base game. You are going to add new content. New content can't ruin the old content. You are just adding new content. And that is it, dude. That is it. You could, okay, balance changes and stuff that kind of affects, in quotes, the old game. But nah, Diablo 2 is already legendary. You won't ruin shit. You won't ruin shit. You can only keep milking the cow. Keep milking the cow. It is the when you talk about the greatest fucking ARPG of all time, what is the debate? Or PoE 1 or Diablo 2? And even the PoE 1 developers say, no, Diablo 2 is the big granddaddy motherfucker, right? Keep milking the Diablo 2 cow, dude. Why not? Resurrected, the Diablo 2 Resurrected was a success. Keep milking it. You are fumbling it so fucking hard right now that I don't know who the fuck is making decisions regarding the Diablo franchise. To be honest, in here. Like, what the fuck am I missing in here? Let me see your comments, guys. Warframe is like Destiny but good. So are you are implying that Destiny is bad? I'll be honest, since you can download Destiny for free, I downloaded Destiny at some point and I was leveling a character. I never reached endgame. I was playing for free. And I like the gameplay in Destiny. I thought that the gameplay in Destiny was really good. And I am not a shooter guy. You guys know that I don't like shooters. But Destiny was fun. Like the way you move your character, the scenarios, abilities. I thought it was a cool game. The design, I really like the design. The art style in Destiny, I thought it was cool. But then I learned that the way that you have to buy expansions and all of that was bullshit. And I said, there is no way in hell that I spend money on this shit. And I uninstalled it. Remember Warcraft 3 Remastered? All my homies hate Warcraft Remastered. Yes, we are still, like, people are still... Warcraft 3 was one of my most played games ever. I also played a lot of Dota 1 that was a mod for Warcraft 3. So I follow Groovy, however you want to call it. He plays Warcraft every day. And they still play Warcraft 3 with the old engine because the Reforged engine sucks dick. What the fuck, dude? Blizzard is our company name. Fumbling and losing money is our game. Yo, Papi Russell, how you doing, brother? I don't know. Shadowlands was a pretty big fumble too. They lost like 70% of their subs from BFA. Brother. Yes. And I like Shadowlands. In fact, I started playing WoW with Shadowlands. I like Shadowlands and I like Dragonflight. To be honest, the World Within is the one that I like the least between the three. And the World Within is not that bad. I don't know. I like Retail WoW. I think Retail WoW is cool. But I understand that for the old heads, it is not what they wanted. I understand that. But that is for a project they actually released. Let me see who is PoE. One Chaos. But that is for a project they actually released, right? I am talking about a project they are not releasing. The fumbling in here is that you are mismanaging the IP. Like you are leaving money on the table. You have to know, as a business maker, if you are the leader in fucking Blizzard, you have to know that if you release new content for Diablo 2 Resurrected, if you put an end game on Diablo 2 Resurrected and make new seasons with this new end game, you have to know that you are going to make a lot of money. If you don't know this, you don't know anything about the business you are running. Like, I don't know. Am I crazy? Am I the one that doesn't know shit? Because to me, this is fucking obvious. To me, this is the most obvious shit ever. They are still trying to repair the lore damage. Oh, the lore is fucked up. When I said that I like Retail WoW, it is the gameplay. The lore is fucked. The lore stopped mattering when they travel through time. Right? Y si no lo entiende su peo, díselo ahí, ¿qué fue, Daguero, papi? ¿Cómo estás? Before actually got me back into ARPGs, of course, I flew through it, heard about PoE 2, coming out, so ran through D3 in like 2 days, and I started PoE 2 day 1, downloaded PoE 1 and Diablo 2 a couple weeks ago, excited to get into them sometime. Brother, that is fucking awesome. I also was kind of similar to that, like I had played Diablo 1 and 2, but I didn't play Diablo 3 because I didn't have or money to buy it or a PC that could run it, right? But when Diablo 4 was going to come out, I played Diablo 3 to go through the campaign to be like, okay, I have played every Diablo, I went through the campaign, I saw the story, now I am ready for Diablo 4, right? And you know, you guys know that I am no Diablo 4 hater. Yes, I lean into the D4 bad meme, but I like Diablo 4, what can I tell you? But I like PoE 2 more. Just because I like PoE 2 more doesn't mean that I don't like Diablo 4, and I still hope for Diablo 4 to get good. And since they are reworking the skill system, if they do a good job with that rework, I think the game can be good. And if they improve the end game, of course, which is the biggest problem all the time with Diablo 4. Warframe is a third-person shooter. I can argue Shadowlands. Oh, okay, these are two different comments. But is Warframe close to Destiny? Like, okay, is it Destiny is first person and this is third person, but both are shooters. And if both are about throwing skills and hitting bosses, I like that shit. I can argue Shadowlands is worse because they spend money and time on development and then end up taking a loss. D2 hasn't lost them any money. Yes, that is true. That is true. But the potential winnings for what I am saying, I think could overpass what they lost with fucking Shadowlands. Well, WoW is too big. Maybe not. But in percentages, let's say in percentages, like the return on investment, because you don't need that much of an investment for Diablo 2, would be insane. Okay, let me see in YouTube what you guys are saying. All Blizzard exists no more. Do you know the story of the repair bot? At what point when changing and fixing pieces? Yes, I know that story. And fixing pieces, it is no longer the same bot. Blizzard is only Blizzard in name. That is actually true. But at the same time, I am not part of Blizzard, right? I am not part of Blizzard. But if they hire me today to manage this shit, the very first thing that I will order to do would be to make an endgame for Diablo 2 Resurrected and restart seasons from season 1 with a new endgame system. And I am new, I am not part of Blizzard. I am saying that whoever is the person over there that can make this decision and is not making it is an idiot. They are not earning money by not doing this. That is what I am trying to say. It doesn't matter if it is new, old, whoever the fuck it is. If you are not taking this decision, you are an idiot. You are not earning money on purpose. Destiny in itself is not bad, but Destiny is Warframe but bad. Okay. So bottom line is Warframe is better than Destiny. Okay, yo, the two again, let's go. I have the two games boot up right now. Warcraft Reforged is just purchase. Yes, it sucks dick. Shadowlands was actually very popular only due to COVID though. I started playing with Shadowlands and I played a fuck ton. Like a fuck ton I played. Good man, celebrated my birthday yesterday. Brother, I didn't know you was on your where you were on your birthday, dude. Congratulations, brother. I hope you had a happy birthday, dude. I am great, by the way. Happy birthday to you, papi. Lord skip. Yes, Lord right now sucks dick. Playing D2 and running PoE 2 in the back, Lord. Yes, exactly. Morning, Mo. How you doing, brother? I don't know what are you talking about because I just come here, but Warframe is way better than Destiny in my opinion. Okay. Several people have said that. So if I like Destiny, then I would probably like Warframe. So yes, to finish up this topic and go into another topic, I do think that Blizzard is, or not Blizzard as a whole, But at least the Diablo department is being stupid by not developing more stuff for Diablo 2 Resurrected. And they know, by the way, they know that people want this, which is even more stupid. Because when they released that post, that April Fool's post, saying that Diablo 2 Resurrected was going to get new content, first of all, if you release it as a joke, it is because you know that people want it. And second of all, the reception for that post was positive for the people that didn't know it was a joke, right? Like I didn't know it was a joke. I believed the thing and I was like, brother, this is an example. I knew it was a joke, but imagine someone that doesn't know it is a joke and they see the post and they say, brother, new content for Diablo 2 Resurrected. This is fucking awesome. And then they discover that it is a fucking joke. And then they are depressed and bummed out. Like, when you see that reaction, when you see that reception, you say, hey, this is money. Let's actually do it. It was a joke, but let's actually do it because people want it. No? Not even then. Not even then. How can you be so stupid? Didn't they already make the 2 remake? Yes, that is, I am talking about that. It is called Diablo 2 Resurrected, right? Diablo 2 Resurrected is just Diablo 2. Maybe they just testing the waters, but that was 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, right? Yes, they was testing the waters with that. Where is the product? They haven't announced anything 2 years later. That is what I am meaning. Okay, you tested the waters with the meme, with the April's Fool joke, but where is the actual content? They didn't do anything about it, and that is why it is even worse, because now they have market data that people want it. So yes, I am talking about that, Russell. Like they did Resurrected, but people are still modding Diablo 2, the old one, because they can't mod Resurrected, which implies people want new content for Diablo 2. What they should do is create, I am explaining this for Russell that he came in late, they should do new content for Diablo 2 Resurrected, for the remake, and make more money off of it. That is what I'm saying. The graphic style of the 2 reminds me of Fallout 1 and 2 graphic style. Brother, I tried to play Fallout 1 and I couldn't because the gameplay is too fucking clunky. For this day and age, it is too clunky. Maybe the sales numbers for Resurrected didn't hit the goal they wanted to add new content. I don't know. I don't think that's reason enough. The return on investment will be insane. The people that are disappointed for Diablo 4 would definitely play new content for Diablo 2. I guarantee it. I'm mad about how my Lato Vandal given to me from Close Beta, now you can get it somewhere else. It's just a bad pistol, but it was my only beta gift and now it is not exclusive in Warframe. Okay, I was going to say, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. Still figuring out how to put a WoW token D2 first. I don't get what you were trying to say, but I buy almost all my Blizzard shit with when I played WoW. For example, I bought the Diablo 4 expansion, the Vessel of Hatred, with WoW tokens. You farm gold inside because I don't have money to pay for the shit, right? So you farm gold inside WoW. You exchange the WoW token for Battle.net balance, and then you use the Battle.net balance to buy whatever game you want in the Battle.net platform. And that is how I bought the Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred expansion. Because I didn't have money to actually buy it. Remaking old games is no joke, hard as fuck. The rigs on the older games are difficult to understand. Yes, but the Diablo 2 Resurrected is already made. All you have to do is create new content for it, new seasons. They are releasing seasons, but for no new content. It is the same fucking game. Release an end game system like Project Diablo 2 did. And then you will earn a lot of fucking money. Blizzard is too busy making new seasons for D4 with new and exciting powers. Brother, I like Diablo 4, but they can still with a small team create new content for Diablo 2 and it will be awesome. Maybe I am just stupid, but that is what I think. Oh, brother, I love this fucking song, dude. Black Honey by Thrice. Psst. If you don't know this song is fucking insane, dude. Okay, I am playing Tetris over here. And of course, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Fucking Tetris, man. Give me the auto sort button that last epoch has. GG, what the fuck? Okay. I'll do what I please. Understand I deserve the best. Okay, where the fuck do I have a space to put this shit? Here. Okay, there we go. I'm jealous of Twitch people that can actually hear your music, but still I'll stay on the YouTube side for a while. Yeah, in YouTube, I can't play the music on YouTube because, you know, the fucking copyright. They would hit me so hard it wouldn't be even funny, dude.
Lightning.
Okay. Sometimes I am even afraid of playing certain videos or whatever because of that. That is one of the weaknesses of multi-streaming. But I know that you guys like the YouTube platform. And to be honest, also I get more views on YouTube. So that is why I multi-stream too. When I am streaming, I don't see the numbers, by the way. I don't see how many people are watching me because I don't want that to affect the way I am streaming. I put the same show if I have 1 people or 1,000 people, you know. But after the stream, when you close your session, they tell you, hey, you had X viewers, X amount of viewers. And I get much more viewers on YouTube. So, and to be honest, like Twitch is better in my opinion for the chat and the channel points. But YouTube is better for the actual player, you know, like the player for YouTube. You can even rewind the video, you can pause it, you can do all kinds of shit on YouTube. The player is just better on YouTube. The player is just fucking better on YouTube, let's be honest. The website is less clunky. Twitch is fucking clunky, heavy, slow. That is the truth. That is the fucking truth. Yo, my dude, over 60% of the new patch is fucking baller. Why? Why is not always like this? Bro, the new patch is going to hit hard as fuck. By the way, we are going to read the notes in a little bit. Be patient with me, dude. I got the slow start, you know, because I want everybody to be in here when we are going to read the notes. Give me a second. By the way, no joke, after I got bored of PoE 2, I decided to give D4 a chance. So to clear the battle pass and the season journey, 70, 80 hours and done. Not bad in my opinion for a game I was thinking not to play. Hey, right there you have a review of Ace, and Ace is a hardcore PoE guy, and he's saying that D4 is kinda cool. So there you have it. There you have it. I am not the only one that think D4 is cool. I was streaming on Facebook before, and I still talk to the stream even with 0 viewers, hermano. Hey, Carlos, that is the way to go. That is the way to go. Because if you have 0 viewers and you are just in here like playing by yourself and 1 person enters and you don't react fast enough, they are going to go away when they see that you are doing nothing. But if you are hyped up, even if you are by yourself, if 1 person enters, they might stay and then you chat with them, right? Yeah, new patch is great. I'm pretty sure Mark is behind it. Probably. Maybe they said, Mark, go out of your cage. Do whatever the fuck you want. And he went crazy doing crazy shit. Bro, patch is fucking awesome. Patch is insane, dude. And these are not the patch notes. The patch notes will be better, dude. Yo, Dien, my dude, how you doing, brother? I didn't say cool, brother. Hey, that is interpretation. Don't cheat on my parade, brother. Yeah, especially on the phone watching YouTube stream is one thought. Hey, on the phone, the Twitch app on the phone, some stick. I hate the forwards. Maybe it's because I played CCs already. Probably it is because of that. Okay, let's go. Let's kill these bitches. We are going to do a trade, guys. We have a Monk Ribbon in here. Part of the community, part of the pack. He has some items that he wants to give for the community. So if you guys are playing the PoE 2 and you want some items that he's going to give, you can just come and take them, dude. So we are going to do that before going to read the notes. He's also creating content on YouTube, so you can follow him, sub to him, whatever you want. Really cool guy. Let's give a second in here that I kill these two witches, and then we will do that. Look how they do die. Brother, that is the problem with the slams, GG. They are too slow. They killed me in the fucking air. I was midair with the slam and I died. What the fuck was that? Mouse and keyboard plus controller patch when? Brother, that is like the reason why I didn't learn how to play fucking with controller was because of that. And now I am too used to mouse and keyboard to go back to controller. Now I won't play on controller. Fuck that. I am too used to this shit. Oh, and now we get the fucking mod that drains your fucking mana. Okay, I am going to kill these bitches. Give me a second. Fuck! 2 times I have died to freezing shit. No more, motherfucker, no more. Let me give me this shit. Give me this shit. I hope you have room in your bags. I have, dude. I have not played PoE 1 in like 3 weeks. I need to log in on one of these days just to join your guild. Oh yes, you're in my guild, dude. It is PoE 2, by the way, where I have the guild. Okay. Meditation before battle like Elon Musk. And now I have the temporal bubble, motherfucker. Like these mods, these bosses are getting are fucking stupid, dude. Where are my power charges? Leave me be. There you go. Okay, here it is. Dead, they are dead. Brother, the mods, because I am using the bosses. That is the thing, guys. I am using the bosses for more loot. With tablets and towers and whatever the fuck. Look, tier 5 stalking spear. I am using them so they drop tier items, right? So they are harder, they have extra mods. So they have extra mods like a rare motherfucker. And sometimes those mods are fucking insane, dude. This sucks dick. There we go. Are you using martial tempo? Yes, I am using martial tempo. I believe so. I am using martial tempo, right? I believe martial tempo should be in Gathering Storm, but I took it out. Like, it makes Gathering Storm hit faster, but I took it out. I took it out. But I could pull like the perfect Euler Sword and get the martial tempo. But I am not going to waste a martial tempo in the Falling Thunder. No way in hell. For real, dude, I hope you features one of your builds someday. Hey, let's hope so. Let's hope this build can get featured for sure. You play exactly as Jonathan wants us to play. Hey, I am playing the vision, dude. I am playing the vision. By the way, Monk, here it is my game tag. How can I see my game tag? Here. Whisper me and I will invite you to the party so we can do this shit.
Yes.
Let me drop these items. This has a lot of shit. This has a lot of shit. Yes, and there. I'm just going to drop all this shit in here. Ping, boom. Ping. Ping, 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 ping. Okay, this shit is worthless. And this just can be destroyed. And this we can upgrade it. Put it in here. There you go. So you can, you know, add just and there. And write to me whatever, ASC, and I will invite you. I think I left something in there, right? No, I picked up everything. Playing as intended feels bad, man. I don't know, because I have always played as intended. Well, not always. The fucking stat stacker that I played in season 1 was not as intended. That was a motherfucker. That was a motherfucker for sure. Yo, Monk, did you catch the name? What you doing, brother? PS5 controller. Oh, you're playing with a PS5 controller. Tell me, write me your ad. Then I will write to you. It will be probably easier. Bro, you ain't selling all that shit. Stop living like that. The day I log in, I'll give you 7 days for you to stop. What? You don't like seeing all my 1 chaos shit and my 2 chaos, 3 chaos, 4 chaos, 5 chaos, 7 chaos, 9 chaos, 10 chaos, 12 chaos, 15 chaos, 18 chaos, 1 divine, 30 chaos, 2 divine shit. Dude. Brother, I will keep selling shit. I don't care. I like currency. I think currency is cool. Oh, there you go. There you go. I can imagine managing just a stash. Hey, it is not that hard. After a while, if the 1 chaos shed doesn't sell, I vendor it. And I drop the 2 chaos shed to the 1 chaos shed. And the 3 chaos shed to the 2 chaos shed. And the 4 chaos shed to the 3 chaos shed. And you know where I am going with this, right? My brother said stop living like that. 1 chaos, 3 chaos. It's a good lyric, dude. Yo, sexy brother, how you doing, bro? Brother, hey, what do you think, that divines are raining from the sky or what? How do you think I can make these build guides? I need currency, motherfucker. What am I going to do? You don't imagine how much currency you get little by little. You are leaving money on the table by not disenchanting and selling and converting check to exalted and all of that. Hey brother, do you know what I do? Dude. And I am going to include this in a tips video, by the way. I am going to give you the preview to this tip. Just so you know how I spend my gold. Do you know how I spend my gold? I come here to Doriani, but not on this character because for some fucking reason he's not offering me this shit. But what I do is, I can do it right now, but I come to Doriani and he sell you tier 14 white maps, right? You buy all those motherfuckers and you reforge them in the reforging bench and you transform them into tier 15 white maps, right? In the TFT Discord channel, they buy tier 15 white maps for like, I don't know, 5 to 10 exalted. So I hoard white maps and I sell them to them for exalted. So I get some extra white maps from this method. Brother, I am getting everything that I can, dude. I don't have hours to grind, dude. I have to get the currency that I can get, dude. No. After one chaos, you do one regal. That is too much. That is too much. My league are actually good with Herald stacking. Mapping doesn't feel like torture. Cope. I am just with Herald of Thunder, by the way. The vision is strong with you, brother. Hey, dude, I am playing the game, dude. Russell, I am playing like if I was in SSF or what? Not sure you're disenchanting and salvaging every map. Brother, I do everything that I can do. I do everything that I can do. I told you the other day that I pick up Orbs of Transmutation and Orbs of Augmentation. And then I come to Alba and I change them for fucking Exalted, dude. Like I do it. Look, this is one free Exalted. 100 augmentations for one Exalted. This is fucking free. This is one free Exalted. What the fuck are you talking about? Let's see the transmutation. 200. I can't get one Exalted on this one. But I do this all the fucking time, dude. Hey, fuck off. I respect the hustle. If you can end up selling anything, it all adds up. Never waste a sale. Exactly. That is how I think, dude. When I realize I have a lot of shit. Next thing you will try to pickpocket Doriani. If I could, I would, dude. If I could, I would. Brother Monk. That character is in a different league. Oh, you are in fucking standard, dude. Brother, none of us are playing standard, Monk. We are all playing in the Dawn of the Hunt. We are not playing in a standard, Monk. Like, I don't think anyone will want items from a standard. Are any of you guys playing in a standard? Do you guys want items from the standard league? I thought you were in the Dawn of the Hunt, Monk. That is your right, yeah. Like, if you want to give me the items, I will take them, but I don't think anyone is playing this league, dude. Dude, my dad always says, don't ever miss a chance to make business, even if it is for $1. Your dad is a wise man, geek. And that is, hey, brother, we are from Venezuela. What do we learn in Venezuela? You don't let anything go to waste. We eat like a fucking chicken thigh, and we go and leave that bitch clean. No, there is not a one bit of meat on that fucking chicken thigh, because we learn from since we are very little in Venezuela. You have to take advantage of everything. Nothing goes to fucking waste. I am not going to leave a regal char just there on the ground. 10 regal chars make one regal, and 10 regals make one exalted. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Do you make a lot of money compared to other jazz? What other jazz, motherfucker? I don't know. I don't make money at all. Hey, this is a lot of shit, dude. These are a lot of chance charts, by the way. This is one chance chart. This is one chance chart. This is another chance chart, chance chart. These two are good. These two are good. Lord, that hand motion was mad sauce. You eating it. The fucking chicken wing, dude. The chicken wing. Hey, I destroy chicken wings, dude. I destroy chicken wings. I am taking the shed monk, but I don't think anyone is playing this league, by the way. I am saving up in here in the unique stash, whatever the fuck. What's the XD rate these days? Like 400 exaltes for one divine. So how many regal chars do I have to pick up to make one divine? A fucking lot, right? I agree with you. People just don't wanna put in extra work picking up, collecting, and converting them. Hey, dude, maybe I will do that if I had time to go to the Trial of Chaos 8 hours a day and make a lot of money. But I don't have time to play the game like that. If I can only do 5 maps in a day, I am going to take as much as I can out of those 5 maps, dude. Listen to this man running a corner store selling nickel and dime items cannot perform a Ferrari dealership. Business is slow for big ticket items, lack of buyers, everyone needs essentials. Dude, base as fuck, Willie. Base as fuck, dude. Hey, give me a second, give me a second. I didn't store this shit. Hey, I am not talking shit too. My characters clear the content, dude. My characters clear the content. Picking up regal charts. I am still clearing the content, dude. These patch notes are insane. They are insane. We are going to read them in a second. Wait a bit. What are your thoughts on the new Diablo Reliquaries Battle Passless items for more money? I have not dived deep into it, but when I logged in and I saw they could provide me with whatever I wanted, like I could choose what I can earn and what I don't want to earn, I thought that part was cool. But I also heard that overall they are giving you less shit, or that they are better for the free-to-play player but worse for the paying player. I didn't get that far. But to be able to choose whatever the fuck I wanted, I thought that it was cool. By the way, guys, our boy Monk in here is giving us a lot of uniques for the standard realm. I don't know if you guys care about the standard realm, but he's giving us a lot of stuff. If you are playing on a standard, you can come in here and pick whatever the fuck you want. I am dropping a lot of shit in my stash and in the guild stash. Also, our boy Monk has a YouTube channel. You can follow him or whatever. Subscribe, or he's starting out, but he reached out to me and he says, hey dude, I am trying to hustle it, you know, to start on this new world, and I want to interact with your community. Let's give it some items and whatever. So we are doing it, dude. He said one real chat. I'm not a really good player, but I can make anywhere from 1 to 20 devices a day depending on how hard I grind. But Trial of Chaos is my go-to. Trial of Chaos is fucking awesome, dude. Blanky, you are playing on a standard, right? I am dropping a lot of items sitting in a standard if you want to take them, dude. That our boy Monk is giving up in here. But I think that will change on the new update because of new soul cores, so they might be worth a lot. Hey, if the new soul cores drop only from the Trial of Chaos, we are going to keep grinding the Trial of Chaos. And we have more experience in the Trial of Chaos than the new guys that don't know how that shit works. Because we are the true Trial of Chaos farmers. That is my go-to farm when I truly... If I need currency fast to make a trade, I go to the Trial of Chaos. Yeah, I gotta join the guild, to be honest, brother. If I join, can I invite my friend? You can join and invite whoever the fuck you want, dude. This is open for everybody. But who do you think I am, huh? Who do you think I am, motherfucker? Like, how much does really a good player make in a day? 1 2 divines on average. Brother, I suck and I can make more than 2 divines a day. And I suck, and you know, and you are seeing my way of handling fucking currency, dude. Oh, I didn't Sorry, I didn't drop the other shit, dude. Give me a second. Because I am yapping at the same time, so you know how it is. Just is like the Wolf of Wall Street of PoE 2. Soon he will buy buy your soul at Tabula Rasa. Dude. Bro, Monk ain't donating. Monk is cleaning his tabs. Yeah, bro, he's dumping his tabs on me, dude. Like, brother, I don't know what to do with all these items. Just take this. You no longer get the premium currency in the battle pass. Oh, that is why people are mad, dude. Like, you get less of the currency to buy the next battle pass. Because I remember that you could get like something to buy the next battle pass, but you were always short and you had to still put money in, right? I am wearing about 150 divines in gear, funded mostly by selling bulk gems for 1 exalted and charge for 5 exalted. Hey, Willy's one. Hey, Willy, you are like, we are connected in our way of doing business in this motherfucker. Dude, I also picked this shit up. Oh, I can show it in here. But I picked the white bases, like the sapphire rings, the heavy belts. Of course, everybody knows the stellar amulets are popular. I pick all those motherfuckers and sell the white bases in bulk. Too, through the TFT Discord. Absolutely no disrespect to Monk. Of course, dude. The walls of Rayclass are feasting tonight. Free loot. Yep. Can I invite Elon to the guild? Brother, Elon can give us each in the guild $1 million and he wouldn't even notice. So please invite him. I join. I'm playing a PvP map on New World after I'm done. Hey, I have New World, but I never went to the fucking end game in New World, dude. I always, like, I start playing and I am having fun and then I get to like level 40, 45 and I get bored and I drop the game. We good, Monk. Like, I really want to read this patch notes, dude. So, guys, again, bunch of items in here that Monk dropped on me. If you are playing in the standard realm, you can take all this shit if you want to. You really need to play in the seasonal realm, brother. Monk, by the way. But I understand if you don't have enough time to play, you are grinding on the standard realm. That is, Blanky plays like that because of that. But majority of people play in the seasonal realm, dude. Why is New World so hyped? I played it and was super underwhelmed. Maybe I missed out. I don't think New World is overhyped right now. It was hyped as fuck before the release. But then the game released and people didn't like it and it fumbled. It crashed. Run tier 10 waystones in towers. Level 75 tokens drop. I get 25 exalteds all day for them. They sell fast. 75 tokens for the Trial of Chaos, for example. Like these motherfuckers. But level 75. Because people use them to ascend. And the level 80 is harder. Hey, thank you, Monk. People, give thank you to Monk. If you want to use the items, you know, you can come to the guild stash. If you want something that I have on my stash, that is this one, you can tell me and I will drop it out for you. By the way, dude, Project Diablo 2, this shit has WASD. I am playing with WASD. How awesome is that? That is something that you can also put in Diablo 2 Resurrected, by the way. Brother, brother, same. I can only play like maybe 2 hours a day, a little more if I want to sacrifice sleep. Exactly, Taco. So on those 2 hours, you have to take advantage of this beach and make as much currency as you can, dude. As much currency as you can. I just wanted to get my character to the end, never give up. Exactly, dude. Like, my goal is always to clear all the pinnacle content. Is Monk in a standard, or am I the only one that will be in a standard? Monk is in a standard, Blanky. All those items that he was trading me, they are in a standard, dude. So if you want the items, hey, you can pick them up from the guild stash, or I have some that I had to put in my regular stash, but I can drop them for you. It's lower level monsters, so people want the easy to clear. Exactly. When you want to ascend, you ascend with the easiest possible one because you are just there for ascending, not to farm. Are there any magic find farmer left in the chat? If so, how much does it affect your loot? I saw a video recently of a dude farming with 100 and 400, and he says it is not worth it to go with 400, stay with 100. I have 45 magic find. I am not increasing it past that. Okay. I honestly, I will tell you the truth. I am not using magic find in anything because I am extracting as much power as I can from my affixes, and the magic find is losing power, basically. Does Project Diablo 2 make any changes to Potion Belt? Because I heard that chat. I think not, dude. I think not. Like, they have like these little things in here that tell you the potions that you have outside, like on top, but outside from that, no, it is the same shit. And I also hate the belt, by the way. Are you talking about magic finding colors for group play? I still see lots of people advertising, so it's probably still good. Ah, that is another thing. Like, 4 motherfuckers full magic find and 1 motherfucker killing everything. So let's get into what you guys want me to get into, dude. The patch notes. Well, it is not patch notes. It is an announcement. So today, GGG released this post that is called Upcoming Plans for Patch 0.2.1. Thank God they went for the 1 because they were getting out of letters for the 0. They weren't on H already. There are not enough letters in this bitch. So they went for the 1, dude. So this is like an announcement of the plans they have for next patch. So let's see what they are cooking, dude. We're continuing to work on improvements for Path of Exile 2. Patch 0.2.1 is in active development, and we're aiming to deploy it at the end of next week. Fucking awesome. They are doing patches like every other week, dude. They have been on a roll lately. Every other week, new patch, new patch, new patch. Hey, they are working, dude. They are working. Don't give me crap. Find out more about the improvements this patch contains below. These are not the patch notes yet. They are just explaining what they are doing. I imagine that when the patch actually comes, then they will drop the actual patch notes where they will explain everything with detail. They say endgame rewards. When setting up the frequency of encounters and rewards for Path of Exile 2, we have to decide how many max players will have to do in order to get them. So they have like a little average in their numbers that they make the proportions. They know what is going on for rarity, right? After extensive play testing, we now believe that we overshot this number pretty substantially. In 0.2.0G, we improved the baseline experience of getting rewards from monsters and chests. But we still feel you don't get enough of those exciting spike moments when something very powerful or valuable drops. Who told you this? Your boy in here told you this. There actually are some very cool items to find, but you won't ever find them because they are incredibly rare. I told you this shit, dude. One of the major focuses of 0.2.1 is making chase items more common, but also adding more chase items to find. I made a video, guys, just so you know that I am always right. That I don't make videos talking shit but telling the truth. Just so you know that I am always right. And that GG should... GG watch this video, and this video is the thing that made them having to do this patch. This video right here. I said it doesn't exist. PoE 2 is full of content you'll never see. In this video I told you there is a lot of cool shit in PoE 2 that virtually doesn't exist because it is too fucking rare. Unique items, the omens, crafting omens, unique maps, unique bosses, a lot of shit that is too fucking rare and you never interact with it. I was right. This was 3 weeks ago. They watched my video and then they are releasing this patch. You can thank me later, motherfucker, and GG, hire me already. I am doing a lot of work for you in here. Just hire me, dude. I hate group play. I hate group play too, dude. If I take my finding off, I get more exalted with 45. If I get way more chaos, these are the same. Okay. Absolute W patch right here. Yes, dude. Thank you, Mark, for this patch. 0.2i kinda looks like 0.2.1. Yes, that is true. That's what they need to do if they really want this to be able to be considered early access. Yes, the patch every other week is what an early access should be, right? So that is true. That is true. So, as we already established, I just wanted to establish that when you watch one of my videos and you say, this guy is crazy, he doesn't know what he's talking about, it has happened not once, not twice, not thrice, but thrice, that I am right and I predict what is going to happen in future patches. So I am not just in here talking shit. I just wanted to point that out. Yo, Rated Power, my dude, how you doing, brother? Great patch, but you releasing patches this often means they aren't working full time on 326 and they should cause if 326 releases and it's bad, people will go crazy. I think they are compartmentalizing the thing. Like for these patches, they maybe don't need full power on PoE 2. And they left a little bit of power in PoE 2 and they took the vast majority of people for the 326 drop. I think everything will be fine, dude. I trust, I have faith. Okay. Unique items. In 0.2.1, we are going to be significantly improving both the drop rates of the incredibly rare unique items we already have, as well as adding a bunch of new, exciting, and chase uniques that will take your builds to new heights. This is fucking awesome, dude. They are not withholding content for future big patches. They are just releasing it. Because this is just not a tuning patch. They are saying we are going to add new uniques. They are going to add them. They are not saying, hey, we are going to save these new uniques for 0.3. No. We are going to drop them right now. We don't give a fuck. This is the way to go. Yeah, by the way. This is the way to go. I respect this. I fucking respect this. We are also buffing some of the rarer uniques that were intended to be chased but didn't live up to the standard. This is great too. You should see significantly more chase uniques than before, and we'll be doing a post showing some of the new uniques next week. That is fucking awesome. Thank you very much. Crafting sockerables. One of the issues that we have with the sockerable crafting system at the moment, they keep saying that sockets are crafting. Like, this is a debate that I have seen online, that people don't think that sockets right now are crafting. Like, what do you craft? You open the socket in the gear, and then you put a rune in there. That is not crafting. But he sees it as crafting. Like when people say, no, brother. When people say, give us the crafting bench because I can put whatever stat or affix I want in a gear piece, GE says you can do that with runes. And people say, no, it is not the same. And GE says, yes, it is the same. And I think it is in the middle. It is kind of the same, but it is not the same, right? It is in the middle, but yes, it is deterministic. You put the rune that you want, and that gives you the stat that you are looking for. But it is not exactly the same GGG either. Let's be honest in here. But yes, to GGG, sockering is a crafting system. I know that people would prefer the crafting bench instead of this crafting system. Log in, PoE2 good. PoE2 is awesome, dude. We've been saying electric PLG cook. Exactly, I've been saying that too. We've been saying that, dude. Let me see. We've been saying let Triple G cook. They taking data and feedback and responding like this. I have high hopes for the future. Hey, that is my conclusion too, Taco, brother. That is my conclusion too. Ralakesh boots, let's go. I guarantee you that Ralakesh boots are going to be one of those uniques. Because remember that video we watched where they showed some uniques, but they didn't drop with the patch. Those uniques are going to be dropped in here because they were supposed to drop with the actual patch, but they didn't drop. So they are going to drop them now. Dreamcore make that video talking about those uniques. I guarantee you those uniques are going to be in here. I mean, in fairness, it kinda is, but I know what you mean. It's pretty shallow. Yes, exactly. That is why I say that it is like in the middle. I mean, the socket is kind of like the crafting bench getting to add a single mod, but it doesn't have the same depth and it's way more tedious. Exactly. It feels different, yeah. It achieves the same thing, but feels worse. I don't know why exactly. The reason I think he is cooking is they actually are looking at quality of life stuff. I like a lot of quality of life lately. I think it's a really good direction. I agree completely with that statement, Jay. In PoE 1, they often ignore quality of life and then fix it way later. Yep. Hey, Gigi, hire my boy already. Yes, Gigi, brother, hire me already, dude. I wonder if it'll be more than just those uniques, though. It'd be cool if it's more. Hey, it will be cool if it is more than those. It will be cool if it is more than those. So let's keep going in here. One of the issues that we have with the soccerable crafting system at the moment is that by the time you get to the end game, there isn't really anything new or exciting to find to socket in your gear. That is true. Resist and attributes are great to help with solving problems in the early game, but in the end game, ideally, you should be swapping all of this out for more interesting and powerful mods. Unless you have one of my builds, and then you need to complete your resistances with runes. In 0.2.1, we are adding 22 new runes. I guarantee that 22 new runes are more like 7 new runes because you upgrade them 3x3 and then they are naturally 7. I hope it is 22 different affixes and not 22 including different tiers. Don't fuck me in the ass like this, GG, because that is misleading. That is misleading if you do that to me, GG. Don't do that to me. 14 new soul cores. This will probably be 14 new soul cores. And 7 new talismans. Thank God, because in talismans there is nothing really exciting right now. And they are fairly rare, right? Because not every Asmeria spirit drops a talisman. These cover a full spectrum from being powerful to insane, but are rare to find. You will certainly want to use them over the normal base set of soccerables. This is fucking great, giving us more options, more stuff. Let's hope this also enables new builds, new that you can do. So, hey, this is new content, dude. New uniques, new soccerables. This is fucking new content for a middle league patch. Fucking awesome, dude. Ritual also suffered from us pitching the chase rewards to rare as well. We're making the rarer omens from Ritual more common. You'll see the same number of omens, but they have a significantly higher probability of being the rarer, more exciting ones. Look at the thumbnail. Look at the thumbnail. What is in there? The rare omens. Predicting the fucking future. Hire me already, GG. You are watching my videos to fix this shit, brother. They probably don't even know that I exist. But let me be on Copion, dude. Why not be on Copion and think that they are taking feedback from me? That would be fucking awesome, dude. Maybe make the runes block that type of mod from showing. That will make it feel more like a craft when exalting. Hey, yep. Because that is one of the reasons, right? Because the rune can contradict the shit that you have on the actual gear. GG looking good. GG looking awesome, dude. Fingers crossed we get new implicit bases. Praying for movement speed implicit boot. I don't think so, buddy. Yeah, probably 7x3 and then one big rune like the lightning thorn one. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. Give me 22 actual ones. Movement speed rune will be okay too. Yep, that will be awesome. I don't understand. We were extremely powerful and they nerfed everything. Now they want us extremely powerful again. Well, they are not truly buffing us, right? They are buffing the game. Like the loot, you can find more stuff or whatever. But they are not giving it like rolling a slam hits 50% harder. That is still the same. Happy with the map changes. I have a whole fucking Atlas, nothing but C patch. Oh, we haven't gotten there. We haven't gotten there. We are going to get there in a bit. The Atlas was supposed to make you play more maps than PoE, but it just keeps spawning same shit. Mapping is not even the most profitable thing that you can do. The ultimatum is more profitable than mapping right now. They aren't buffing much. Our character is kind of same. Exactly. That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. This is quality of life. They are making the game more enjoyable without nerfing or buffing. I think they are actually 22 because in endgame you only find greater rooms. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Because when they released the patch, they did this with the new skills. Like they said, we are releasing, I don't know, 22 new skills or whatever the fuck, and it was the same shit that it was releasing with the spear. Yes, you are releasing new skills because you are releasing the spear, but you are not really adding skills outside from that. It is like, it is technically true, but it is kind of misleading, you know. So they tend to do this type of language that I don't like, and that is why I hope it is not 7 multiplied by 3 because you upgrading. I hope it is really 22. I hope they add the equivalent of the favorite map slot to PoE2 so your favorite layout appear more often than the bullshit maps. I don't know what the fuck is that. Remember that I don't know anything about PoE1. Okay, corrupted essences. While we're at it, we'll also be increasing the commonality of getting corrupted essences when using Valor Orbs on monsters trapped in essences by approximately 6 times. Yes, thank you. They are too fucking rare. I got 1 in all the... I corrupt every fucking essence, and I have only gotten 1. So yes, they are too fucking rare. Rogue Exiles. Rogue Exiles just didn't have enough unique items, so we are increasing the frequency that Rogue Exiles have, and thus drop unique items by approximately 3 times. Thank you very much. Rogue Exiles are my favorite lower mechanic. You know that you have like the lower and the higher mechanics, or minor and major mechanics, right? The major mechanics are Expedition, Ritual Breach, and Delirium. And from the minor mechanics, you have Essences, Strong Boxes, Rogue Exiles, and Asmedia Spirits. The Rogue Exiles are my favorite one for the minor mechanics. So I am so fucking glad that they are buffing Rogue Exiles. And when they drop this, I will go with a Atlas 3 full for Rogue Exiles. And I hope they don't fuck me in the ass. And they are good. Yeah, the ceiling of player power is the same. Maybe a little, but player power, but not much. Exactly. What is this? What's happening? New patch. This is the announcement of a new patch. The patch has not dropped yet. It is going to drop next week. It's 100% 3 tiers of 7 new sockets and 1 big boy. That's insane. I will be pissed because that's misleading as fuck. Just say 7 upgradable or some shit like that. The current Rogue Exile system is really good as a base system. They just need to get the balance right. I agree with that. The problem is that they are not rewarding, but as a mechanic, they are cool as fuck. That is why I like them. Twisted Domain. The boss in the Twisted Domain was pretty valuable, but as an endgame area, the rest of it was pretty underwhelming compared to the other content you are doing at the same time. Pinnacle content shouldn't be giving less rewards than the dozens of maps required to gain access to it. This is true. Like a lot of times, and this happens with the Arbiter too, by the way, unless you drop the Sacred Flame, like you lose money by accessing the content, by buying the tablets or the Bridgestone or the audience with the king, you lose money by farming these mechanics. Like, it is better to farm the key and sell the key than to buy the key and do the content. You lose money by doing that. So they have to improve that, so it is actually worth it to farm high-level content. Because to do this content, you need a powerful character. Make it worth my time. Okay, to start with, we have substantially increased the number of rare monsters that spawn during the domain. Previously, there would often be no rare monsters at all. In addition, we have changed the balance of quantity and rarity that monsters in the domain have. This will mean that the large drop of items that occurs right before the boss fight should now be way more valuable than before. We now also guarantee some rare breach rings in the resulting drop, so you should come away with at least a decent chance of some powerful items. This is fucking great. We all love going and beating chest ass in the Twisted Domain, so this will be cool. Expedition logbooks. One thing that makes logbooks unrewarding is the fact that at very high levels they have so few monsters spawning that they often end up yielding significantly less items than just a regular ending map. You know what makes them not rewarding? That Allroth is fucking random! Give me Allroth in every fucking logbook, motherfucker! Why am I doing a random fucking boss? Getting the logbook is random. Getting Allroth is random. And then getting the only valuable drop from Allroth, which is the flask, is also random. How many layers of fucking randomness in here? Just put the boss in the fucking logbook, dude. Prepare to peace, brother, and that is his definition of 21. They do the same all the time. Exactly, I hate it, dude. It's definitely 22 rare ones. They only show up in max, no campaign. Okay, let's hope it is like that, dude. Yo, Teco, how my dude? How you doing, brother? Rogue Exiles need to have proper builds, not just increase like radius stackers. Can you see my messages? Yes, I can see you. I can see you. To be honest, if they do the cookie cutter thing, like add Firestorm, Ice Storm, and Chaos Storm rune, I wouldn't even be mad. No, I wouldn't be mad at that either. That would be cool. What I don't want is a 20... What I already said several times. Let me see. Okay, okay. Let's continue, dude. Percentage damage as extra sockets, or is that way too powerful? Probably way too powerful. They will probably give you damage in some ways, but converting some bullshit to other bullshit. Okay. This is reflected in the fact that at low level 90s, you could do an entire level 80 logbook and not even gain 1% of a level of experience. We're doing a pass on the amount of monsters spawning to intensify the combat, but focusing on very high level ones to better match the consistency of other endgame content. Nice. The first change is that we're increasing the distance between explosives and the radius of explosives. This will allow you to ultimately uncover more monsters and rewards. Cool, I like that. On top of this, we're also increasing the number of monsters spawned to be more reflective of what an endgame map has in it. Logbooks are going to be really good farming, by the way, because right now logbooks are good farming. People are farming logbooks right fucking now. Like last season, you opened the logbook, and if Allroth wasn't there, you went out and tried with a different logbook. But this time, people are farming logbook with or without Allroth. This is going to improve it even more. People are going to play logbook even more. Additionally, we're also making changes to the specific features found in each of the different logbook areas. The Lodge Isle area currently has Karui Totem, and yes, this is the reason why the Lodge Isle logbook is the most expensive logbook, the most valuable logbook, because you have this totem that gives you a bunch of currency. I am not going to read all this shit too long talking about the sons in every logbook, but I can see that they are improving every area. The Frigid Bluffs is an icy tundra with bad architecture, the corrupted bullshit. We're making a couple changes in here. On top of the Val monsters, we're now going to have some Val bosses. Frozen in time. Ooh, so the Frigid Bluffs is going to be cool for me because I really like fighting bosses. The Barren Atoll logbook is an atoll that sea travelers and fishermen have used to store their treasure and supplies. The area currently has crates filled with gold, strong boxes, and Esomite runes. So in here you will go to farm gold and farm the shiny, the lightning rooms, right? That is fucking cool, dude. That is fucking cool. After our changes, the crates are going to drop a significant amount more gold, and we're going to generate a lot more strong boxes, and by a lot I mean over 10 times as many. Nice. Of which could be unique strong boxes too. The Esomite runes, aside from already adding rarity to all subsequently unearthed monsters, will also now drop 2 to 4 additional runes instead of the existing one. Even with adding some new chase rune drops, this may prove to be a good source to get them. Nice. They are adding, because right now you only go for the Lush Isle. So they are saying we have to off the other places too. So now you have a reason to go to the other places and not only to the Lush Isle. That is fucking cool. All of these special features found in the specific logbook areas are also being added to the minimap, so you can see where they are and plan well before starting to place your chain of explosives. Fucking awesome. I love all of this, by the way. I love this. El Mao, I don't even look at the location. I just hand them over and hope the boss is in it. You should be looking at the locations. The Lush Isle is the best one. And now when this patch drops, you should be paying even more attention for obvious reasons. Endgame content and variety improvements. A second main focus is that we're going to increase the variety of running endgame maps. Right now, did you know that if you were to generate 400,000 maps, that 150,000 of them would be hidden grotto? I didn't know that, but it makes sense because we run that place a fucking lot. We are certainly sick of running that area and fighting that same boss on repeat. The intention here is to normalize the frequency that different maps and those boss fights appear on the Atlas. This will make things feel far less repetitive when playing the endgame, especially for many, many hours. W change. All my homies love this change. All my homies think this change is fucking awesome. Thank you very much. Citadel spawning has been adjusted. Thank God! This is even bigger. I hate citadels because they are too few. I want more citadels. I want to fight these bosses. I want to fight the Arbiter. But this shit is too fucking rare. Thank God they are adjusting this shit. Let's see. Now, whenever a citadel is generated on the Atlas, it also ensures that it generates the other two types of citadels needed. Thank you. Thank you, motherfucker. Thank you so much. I am so fucking happy. I'm gonna cry. This will prevent cases we have been seeing where players would, due to the whims of random generation, get many of the same citadel one after another and never be able to fight the Arbiter of Ash, especially when not in a trade league. This happened in the Dark Microtransaction race, by the way. He did the hardcore solo self-found race. The first person to kill the Arbiter of Ash wins $500. There was one dude that was winning the race in quotes, but he got so fucking bad luck with citadels. He found like 50 citadels and he had a ton of 2 of the same tablets, but he never found the third one. And other people that were behind him found the three different tablets. They went and killed the Arbiter and they won because of RNG. I know. These are fringe cases scenarios about a race that not the majority of players care about. I know. But this is like a scenario that teaches you or shows you how fucked up the RNG can be. So through how many players, there is one player out there that is encountering this RNG anomaly, and it is fucked up. So it is cool that they are normalizing this shit for everybody. Yeah, you need to look for the additional underground area mock to increase probability of boss. Okay. Not hidden grotto. Fuck hidden grotto. Yeah. Yeah, that checks out. I sweat 1/3 of my maps were hidden grotto. Yeah. Okay. Both these changes to Atlas layouts won't apply to areas of the Atlas that you have already revealed. Obviously, logical. In order to get the improvements, you will need to explore further away into parts of the Atlas that haven't been generated yet. Additionally, you can expect some other endgame improvements, such as reducing the danger of 2 of the ritual types that were just a ruckus of purple chaos explosions, and reducing the danger and increasing the telegraphing of the volatile plants monster modifier. Fuck the volatile plants! All my homies hate volatile plants, dude. The attack speed of the volatile plants is too fucking much, dude. They are saying reducing the danger. I don't really know if it is damage, if it is that they are too fast, but they are reducing the danger. Thank God, because volatile plants are fucked up. Combined, these were responsible for over half of all player deaths in the endgame. That is crazy, dude. That is fucking crazy. People die more to this shit than to anything. Insane, insane. We are also lowering some of the more dangerous mag modifiers like elemental penetration to be more in line with others, improving the rewards and visibility of omens in the Virid and Wildwood unique map, thank you. Increasing the radius to open class hands in bridges, thank you for that one. Reducing the pack size of the bats that chunk you with projectiles in Twisted Domain, thank you. And reworking the course mag mods, thank you, because nobody wants to do temporal chains. To have counterplay. These are just some of the more isolated improvements coming. Thank you very much. All players care about Citadel spawn, so that's a great chance. Yep. Volatile plants are just dumb. Volatile plants are a pain in the fucking ass. I hate volatile plants. Trial of the Sekemas. Trial of the Suck My Balls, it sucks dick, and I very much prefer to do the Trial of Chaos. In Trial of the Sekemas, and Trial of Chaos, it is not that it's the best thing ever, but it is definitely better than the Sekemas. In Trial of the Sekemas, we've adjusted the affliction that caused you to have no energy shield to instead halve your energy shield. This is because people were dying to this affliction, by the way. This is one of the reasons I always tell people in my guide for the Trial of the Suck My Balls, I told people, never ever take a random affliction. Never take a random affliction. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Even take half of your honor in damage, but never take a random affliction. I have seen a lot of people die to this. My boy Hog, one of the reasons he dislikes PoE 2 a lot is because he died to this. He picked up a random affliction. He got the no energy shield, and he died because the honor, this fucked up his whole honor, and he died in the spot out of nowhere. He obviously got pissed off because of this. And who can judge him, dude? That is bullshit. So I hope he sees this change, dude. I hope he sees this change. This is for chaos inoculation builds, so that when they randomly get this affliction, the run isn't effectively over. Yep. That is true. By the way, this could happen too, even if you weren't chaos inoculation. Because if you have taken honor damage already, when you take the no energy shield, you can take the rest of the honor you have. You can still die even if you are not chaos inoculation. On top of this, we discovered a mistake with the chances of getting certain afflictions and boons. Specifically, there was one affliction, 2 minor wounds, 1 major wound, and 1 pact that had 100 times the commonality they should have. Brother, how do numbers like this slip through the cracks, dude? This is stupid. This would have caused players to constantly be getting them as the first randomly generated outcome, and as these wounds were in particular the weaker and more boring ones, it often would have made the runs less rewarding and interesting. This probably was one of the reasons why I think the Trial of the Suck My Balls sucks dick. Bro, why they did think that having something that has no counterplay was a good idea? The counterplay is rolling towards the volatile plant so that it hits behind you. But then, guess what? When you come up, there is another one on your face. Motherfucker, let me hit. Let me do something. Let me play the game. Not gonna lie, this whole shit sounds good. I might come back to PoE 2 for a few weeks before 3.26. Hope never gets pissed off. What are you talking about? Brother Ace, what did I tell you? All of these are good changes, dude. All of these are good changes. Hey, we have been saying this for a while. Let GGG cook. Everything is going to be fine. Don't be doomers, guys. Things are going to improve. But no, people, no, the sky is falling. This is the apocalypse. This is a baby with no legs. Dude, chill. Everything will be fine, brother. This game is really fucking good. I am going to look for a drink because my throat is hurting. I yell too much, guys. Sorry, give me a second. We are back, dude. We are back. I wonder what he will return with in his cup. Coke Zero, dude. This is Coke Zero. Coke Zero is the shit, dude. You drink a lot, 0 fucking calories. You don't go out of keto. Everything is fine. Ah. My mom is out there watching anime, dude. My mom watches more anime than me. She's watching something called Lazarus. I asked her, is it good? And she said, it is fine. It is fine. She's watching an anime called Lazarus right now out there. Okay, let's continue. Base. Yeah. That's funny that she watches more than you. She watches way more than you. She tells me, hey, you should watch this one. She recommended Solo Leveling to me. She told me, hey, you should watch Solo Leveling. And I started watching it because of her. Okay, where was I? Hey, brother, I used to drink Coke Zero up until a few days ago. And what happened? Someone told you that Coke Zero sucks dick and you stopped. Okay. Quality of life and user experience changes. This is very important. I also released a video talking about this. I said that here, quality of life, Last Epoch versus PoE 2. I think that PoE 2 is the superior game because of gameplay. But in quality of life, guys, Last Epoch wins by a mile. Last Epoch has the best quality of life out of the 3 big ARPGs. D4, PoE, and Last Epoch. Who has the best quality of life? Last Epoch. And it is not even close. PoE is still the best game, but quality of life, Last Epoch. I don't know why. Maybe because if some EOE, EU law or something, but now the Coke Zero. Okay. In the EU, they said that Coke Zero sucks dick. I don't know. to me, it really makes me not want to eat, dude. Because it is sweet and whatever, and I entertain myself in here, and then I don't eat. Last Epoch drags all these games by their balls in terms of quality of life. Exactly, exactly. We did some notable quality of life improvements in 0.2.0H, but there are more coming. Hey, you need way more, let's be honest. We have a huge improvement to searching on the passive tree. Thank you, we've been wanting this for a long time. Also, give me searching in the Atlas. Give me searching in the Atlas that I can put expedition and you give me an expedition map, please. When using keyboard and mouse, yep. Now when you search for passives by tapping in the text field, you can press enter to automatically find it and go to that passive. Thank you so much. If there are multiple passives found in your search, then continuing to press enter will cycle through them. It also darkens the rest of the passive tree to help bring the search nodes to their foreground, making them much easier to see. Yes, because if you don't want to rotate, you just highlight the one that you want, and that is it. Awesome, fucking great, I love it. A huge request has been that we invert the display of T-Rex. Huge W! People have been asking for this shit since the game released. They finally caved. They finally caved, guys. We are getting tier 1 as the best fucking tier. Nice. Of T-Rex on items when using advanced item display. This is so that you can immediately identify if a modifier is the best it can be on an item. Thank you, motherfucker. Just thank you, dude. This is insane, dude. This is big. This is more for advanced endgame. This is for everybody. Let's be honest. This is for everybody. But it's very important to be able to quickly assess the true power of an item or if it's an appropriate crafting base. We are swapping this back to work for the same way as Path of Exile 1. Now my question, guys. My question will be, you know that right now you drop items and when they are big items, rare items, they say like in parentheses, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. Will that remain like that, or now and the tier 5 is the best one? Now the tier 1 will be the best one? Or it will be still tier 5 the best one, but then when you go into the item, the best one is tier 1 in the affixes? You know what I'm trying to say in here? Maybe I am not explaining correctly, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. We are swapping this back to work for the same way as Path of Exile 1. Awesome. On the Atlas, when you hover a map, it will separate the categories of modifiers displayed so you can more easily see where those modifiers are coming from. Yes, thank you. Sometimes I don't remember if an item is influenced by a tablet that I put in the tower or not, or the map wasn't influenced at all. If they separate this like this, then I will know, oh, this map is influenced or not. That is fucking awesome. Especially, you can now determine if they're from corrupted or cleansed influence in one category, and if they're from towers in another category. This will help make it clearer when looking for specific modifiers like +1 level in corrupted influence areas. This is fucking awesome. I fucking love it. There is also a performance improvement coming. We're optimizing the physics on monsters and NPCs across the game. This is making them significantly cheaper and will cause less CPU-bound bottlenecks on performance. This issue isn't prevalent everywhere, but is common in areas with lots of humans, such as the Faridun in Act 2 or in Freithorn in Act 1. We'll continue to optimize this incrementally in every patch as we find all the suboptimal cases. This is fucking awesome, getting more optimization, performance, whatever. That is always great. We've also added some improvements to the shop and cosmetics panel, including an equip now button when purchasing microtransactions, and added a new skin slot on the cosmetic page for some future microtransactions that will replace your base character skin or model. They are going hard on the customization in here. They are going to also, when you have the bear druid and the wolf druid and all that shit, they are going to sell you new transformations. I guarantee it, motherfucker. And now they are going to sell you the whole character model. So maybe you can be a witch male, a warlock, some shit like that, for example. Conclusion. That summarizes our 0.2.1 patch that we're hoping to deploy at the end of next week, but are keeping flexible as it might fall into the week afterwards. We will keep you updated with further changes and post on specific on unique exotic levels between now and then. Thank you very much. GGG. This is a W. I can't think of anything in here that is not good. Everything in here is good. I know some people, some elitists will say, they are making the game too fucking easy. They are caving to the casuals and they are bastardizing the game. No, everything is here is fucking good. Thank you, Yee. You are doing it awesome. And I told you guys, I've been very positive about the game. And the haters have cheated on me and cheated on Jonathan and cheated on Yee. That everything is fucked up, that there is no solution, blah, blah, blah. And I've been positive, optimistic, and I have told you, let them cook. This game will be fucking awesome. And every new patch that is coming up is confirming that they are indeed cooking. They are working on improving the game. And every patch creates a compounding effect. Get better and better and better and better. And this game will be fucking awesome. And I am glad I converted my whole channel to a PoE2 channel because this game is fucking awesome. I am committed at this point. So thank you, GG, for doing a good job. Keep doing it. Don't fumble it in the future. Keep cooking. Keep improving. Keep doing it great. And I am so glad that they are confirming my theories, that they are confirming that the thing that I think suck because they fix them. That also validates me to not think that I am crazy when I am provide feedback. They should change it in the drop items as well, yes. And just don't call the Waystones tier, call it Waystones level 115. That can also be true. Setting up for the Shapeshifter MTX, bro. Druid may be in 0.3. Exactly, dude. Optimization patches. My RX 580 will smile, yeah, brother. Swing suite characters, probably. Game needs optimization. I have an RX 7900 and my computer struggles a bit sometimes. Yes. Game needs improvements in performance for sure. Big W, big facts. Yep. What do I need to do? I did the dry hills for the cube. Search the maggot lair under the far oasis. I am in the far oasis. So I have to look for the lair in here in the far oasis. Oasis. In Spanish it is oasis. But I think in English it is oasis, right? Hey, don't fuck up with my fucking werewolf, dude. And you know what is great about this werewolf in Diablo 2? That it is white. It is a white werewolf, dude. Like my icon. Hey, I got a level. Mana. Job at the pronunciation of oasis. Yes, thank you. By the way, guys, if I have a bad pronunciation about something, you can point it out. Because I want to learn to not be an idiot. I know at this point, GGG is a meme. I won't change GGG at this point. Don't worry about it. But the stupid shit like Oasis, you can tell me, dude. Hey, I can get rabies. This werewolf skipped legs day. Yeah, dude. I have rabies, dude. I will put it in E. And this... Do I have some... This in F? This will be a rabies build, by the way. That is the skill that I want to actually build too. I wanted to kill that bird and it was just floating around. Look the rabies! Look! They just died from the rabies, dude! You need to keep giving them feedback so they can steal your ideas to improve it. Guys, let's be honest in here. Like, there are two options. They are watching my videos and they are taking the feedback, or they are not watching it, but still that validates that what I am thinking about the game, I am spot on because they are doing it, right? In both cases, I come out on top. I come out ahead, right? So GGG, please, dude, hey, brother. Hire me, brother. You have done this before. Mark was a player and you hired him. Hire me. Do I need to send you my CV? Do I need to send you a formal request to hire me, dude? Or I don't know if I want to move to New Zealand. Why is it GGG in the first place, though, dude? And I'm curious now. Because why not? That is the way I pronounce the G sound. G, dude, G. How the fuck else was I going to pronounce it? The actual G sound that you make in English doesn't exist in Spanish. We don't pronounce the G like that. We pronounce it G. How the fuck else was I going to pronounce it? That is the sound that my tongue naturally makes. And then people made fun of it. It became a meme. And now I am not going to modify it. Now it is just G. My favorite is motherfucker and a bunch of bullshit. Those are great, dude. Those are fucking great. I love saying a bunch of bullshit. Motherfucker. Do it, yeah, yes. If you put in a CV resume to GG, I'll do it. Brother, let's do it. I will hit you up on what, so we talk about what would be the best way of doing it. And we'll do it, dude. We'll do it. That's why, got it. Yes, that is why, dude. Like the sound, the natural sound in Spanish is G. We don't say the G like people in English say it. So my first reaction was saying G. No, I didn't think I was saying it wrong at that point. But then people pointed out that you say it with the other sound, and well, You are awesome, brother. I love you. Thank you, dude. I love you guys too, dude. You guys are always supporting. You are here all the time. We are having fun. We are doing the chat. This is fucking awesome, dude. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, we pick up chat. Hey, here in Diablo 2, I am also picking chat to sell it for gold. I don't care, dude. Like, I don't know what I am a hoarder, dude. I don't know what I am going to need later. Okay. So this place, what? Duriel was crawling all over this place, or what? Because this is like the maggot carving something in the sand, you know. Honestly, I kinda like how you say it better. Your accent is what really hooked me to your stuff. Oh, brother, thank you. And sometimes I think that is my weakness. But it is something like, it is like a make or break deal. For some people, it is the cool shit. And for other people, it is what makes them not like me. But hey, I think that for everyone that is big on something, it is like that. The very same reason of why you are cool is the very same reason why some people hate you. So, hey. Fine by me. Fine by me. But I personally didn't think it was a wrong pronunciation, obviously because of the language. Yeah. But to native people, it sounds weird. For people that speaks English natively, the way I say it sounds weird because they don't pronounce it like that. So this is a dead end. But to learn that Spanish doesn't have C or whatever sound amuses me. If they don't like you because of your answer, then they just losers and missing out. Yeah, dude. Thank you, dude. What should I be looking in here? The shaft of the sector. Okay. We are building the sector for the tomb, for whatever the fuck the Tal Rasha tomb. I can listen to you all day, brother. You just keep talking about shit. I yap a fuck ton, dude. I yap a fuck ton. But hey, if you want to be a streamer, you have to be a good yapper, right? You can be a good streamer without yapping, dude. I was going to say, where the fuck is my poison creeper? Nice. Okay. Brother, this is another dead end. Okay, I have to go over there. Good pile. Okay. Hey guys, let's be honest. Like these graphics are the OG graphics for when D2 dropped, right? Yes, for today's standards, these graphics are not the best. But let's be honest, for that day standard, for when this game launched, this is fucking beautiful, dude. This is beautiful for when the game launched. This is insane. And the grotesqueness, the darkness, the gore. This is insane, dude. The atmosphere. It really felt like a fucked up world, you know. I will drop something to pick this up, dude. This chainmail, fuck that chainmail. No video reaction today. There is nothing cool to react to, dude, that I know about. Even now, there is still decent. Exactly. Even now, it is still decent, dude. Like, I am enjoying the game and I am not thinking, oh, this looks like shit. I am playing despite the graphics. No, I am not even thinking about it. I am still thinking it looks good. It looks cool, you know. Even for today, you can play it one. It's still cool. Exactly. So, and that is the point. If today this is cool, imagine when it dropped, dude. This was the fucking crack bullshit, you know, like, how insane can it be? Don't kill me, bitch. I need the mana. For sure, back in the day, it was beautiful. Yep. Like, we will need to compare it. Like, I know that if you play Diablo 2 Resurrected, there is a button that you can click. You can press the button, and it changes back and forth between the old graphics and the new graphics. And yes, of course, the new graphics look better. But still, like, the difference is not that insane. Right? The old graphics still hold up. I'll keep insisting, Lord. Just a fun short video of Hogan Belton. Brother, I am not going to watch that video on stream. I am watching it off stream. But there is no way in hell I watch that on stream, dude. That is too fucking long. Even the introduction to the video is like 20 minutes. That's why he wanted a real spiritual successor to D2. Exactly, dude. Exactly. And PoE 1 was. Let's be honest. PoE 1 was the successor. The true successor. No, the Hawk version is 10 minutes. Oh, okay. It is already over 1 a.m. I am not going to start a video now, but I will see if we watch it tomorrow or something. Like, I am trying to finish this song, honestly. I am finishing this song to end up the stream, but I want to finish this song first. Because it is late for me. And I don't close the stream and I go to sleep. I have to edit, to do a bunch of bullshit. I end up going to bed at 5 a.m., dude. Tier 3, so this is like a room, right? Right. So I have a full inventory. PoE 1 was absolutely a spiritual successor to Diablo. Diablo as a franchise, not the first game. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, like, I didn't play D3 in its heyday, but people say that some people really loved it, some people hate it. But that PoE is more of a successor than D3. And well, for D4 we know the story, right? This doesn't sound very healthy, brother. It isn't, dude. It isn't. But what is the alternative? I have to do it, dude. I am going to town in here because full shit. Where are you, the Arcane?
Good day.
There you go. Identify my shit. Come in here, Farah. Trade repair. Repair all shit. This sucks dick. This brand is top what the fuck. Dexterity 50. Melee attacks deal splash damage. Stolen per hit. Prevents monster hit. I don't know if this is good, but I am going to sell it. A smoked sphere. Chance to cast level 3 Nova on striking. Sorceress. I don't know if this is valuable for trade, but selling this bullshit. 3 defense plus 8 to life. Hey, this goes in here in the charm bullshit. Let's go. The stealth. Extra gold from monsters. Suck it. Plus 10 life. 10 life is kinda cool, right? But this other shit is also cool. Ah, fuck it. Card freeze duration. Fuck that shit. Let's go to the stash. I need mana, dude. I always need mana. There you go. Chief's right, okay. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go. Yeah, when the 3 first came out, there were a lot of issues with it. And then PoE came out and everyone went, this is what the 3 should have been. Exactly. That was one joke that Asmongold says all the time. Like, when Diablo 3 launched, when PoE 1 launched, what people were talking about in the D3 chat was about how much better PoE 1 was. And now that PoE 2 launched, what people talk about in the PoE 2 chat is how much it is better than D4. How much better it is than D4. Alright, well, I do actually have to get up early, Sally, so I might head to bed. Take it easy, Chad and Jazz. Talk to you tomorrow. And remember, don't be afraid ever because this is just a ride. Yes, brother. Hey, dude, have a good night. I am also going to end the stream in a little bit. I am finishing up this song, dude. So you are going to probably not miss anything big. Thank you very much for hanging out, dude. Thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you have a great night, dude. Let's get vitality, always vitality and strength. I don't care. And in here, do I want to go ravis or lycanthropy? I will go with lycanthropy. So how many gifted subs for you to play a minion build in PoE 1? Brother, if you are going to decide what I am going to play as a league starter, in PoE 1 in 326, and on top of that, it is going to be minion bullshit. It needs to be something juicy, dude. It needs to be something juicy. I don't know, 50 gifted subs. Some bullshit like that. At least. Okay. Because I really look at this. I am doing the roulette. I was going to do the roulette. I have the roulette prepared to roll the ascendancy for PoE 1. What are you noticing in here? That I left out the fucking necromancer because I don't want to play that shit. So if you make me have to play necromancer, that I am not even letting RNG pick the necromancer for me, hey, that has to be something juicy, dude. That has to be something juicy. Look, I am going to show you which ones I left out because I think they are boring. I left out the Juggernaut, but I put in the Chieftain and the Berserker. I left out the Champion, but I put in the Gladiator and the Slayer. I left out the Deadeye, but I put in the Warden and the Pathfinder. I left out the Trickster, but I put in the Saboteur and the Assassin. I left out the Necromancer and the Elementalist, but I put in the Occultist. And for the Templar, I put in all of them, the Inquisitor, the Hierophant, and the Guardian. And nobody wants to play fucking Ascendant. Fuck Ascendant, all my homies hate Ascendant. So I have the RNG roulette prepared to decide my PoE 1 starter, for the, my PoE 1 league starter. Trickster has one of the best and easiest builds right now, funny enough. I will review the Trickster. I am not opposed to including the Trickster, to be honest. I can probably include it. I will review it if I should include it. Hey, but the patch is going to balance shit out, right? So we don't know. But to be honest, I included that in terms of coolness, you know, of what I think is cool. They are like 99% gonna nerf it, though. Exactly. But what I mean, I am going to review it is not in terms of power, but in terms of if I think it is cool, you know. That is how I decide if I want to play it or not. Oh, this is the motherfucker in this shed. This is what we are looking for. Okay, we are done with this song. Okay, guys, we are done for today. It was an awesome day. It was really fun. We did a bunch of watching. I am incredibly grateful for every single one of you. We hung out, we had fun. You guys are supporting me every single day. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I hope you guys have a great night, morning, afternoon, whatever it is where you are in the world right now. God, please bless every single person that is here. Make them happy, make their families happy, make their wishes come true. Guys, thanks for being here. You guys are awesome. God bless ya. And remember, don't be afraid ever, because this is just a ride.